How do you expect me to enjoy the adventures of the masked marketeer with no power? Few more nights like this and we're all turning feral. Got the strangest craving for Adrena time. Home is where the heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally. So, here we are. Home at last. Can't say I'm all that surprised. What's your excuse? Not like you're being compelled to stick around. Yeah? No, it's a relief. I missed having a real bed. And a functioning latrine. Why? Are you recruiting? I'm kidding. I don't want to miss the next series of The Masked Marketeer. Living out in the wilds is like watching your favorite Aetherwave program. Nice while it lasts, but it's gotta end sooner or later. Don't see why you're still around. Come to push me around some more? I already told you I want Rizzos. Rizzos. Not Saltuna cans. Not, canid bits. Why is this so hard? What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. No? I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Ever consider the Marauder life? It's pretty sweet. You actually have it? The episode where Lord Cavendish reveals he's been the mass marketeer all along? All right, you convinced me. Look, I already bought what you were selling me. Just give me some time to gather up my personals. I'm great at clarifying. I've got all the time in Halcyon. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me. And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. You make a very convincing point. This place was getting dull anyhow. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to. Hold on, what? My people? Wait, I see what's happening here. Wow. Complete sentences. You're either the smartest marauder I've ever seen, or unscrewed? Hardly. I am well and properly screwed. Wait. Forget I said that. Also, when did you get all eloquent? You left that line from my diary. Also, were you rummaging through my personals? Also, since when do you read? You're not a marauder. This is embarrassing. See, you were armed, so I thought... So you tracked me down just to gab about the mass marketeer? I am impressed. I see what's going on here. I'm being bribed. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. Yeah? Or what? Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of the Masked Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. Wow. You crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What, you mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. Hey, me too, but mostly because I just had my second dose of Adrena time. I am so completely addled right now. Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. Oh, well, that's a shame. I mean, I could pay you in Adrena time, but I've already bartered most of my stash over to these poor saps. Wow! You put those marauders in the dirt quicker than the masked marketeer. Teach me your ways. Only the most dashing champion of private enterprise ever to don a mask. Until I get my start, that is. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Got some canid meat in your teeth there, pal. You want what? Adrena time? Yeah, I'll get you some. Come on, Get him! Wow, that's a lot of blood. This is better than the cereals. Whoa! Ah, no encore? Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that. That had to hurt. Pow! Right in the vitals! Well, it's working. I can't say no to my favorite cereal.